Hey everyone, I'm Claire.
And I'm John.
And today we're talking about bedbugs are back. I'm sure you've heard about this story. It's been a kind of ongoing news story since maybe
a few months ago.
Fashion Week.
Yeah.
The first one was Fashion Week in France, and we did an article, if you've been with us for a while, you might remember that one, about the sudden bedbug outbreak in Paris at Fashion Week, and all the sort of celebrities and stars were going nuts, and we were kind of chuckling about them. But then it's been popping up all over the world, and so I think that's why I've heard about this news story, and maybe you have too. But before we get into the details of this ongoing issue, let's talk about bugs in general. Are you afraid of insects, John?
Typically not too much. It's not like I would love, they're not insects, but I wouldn't love an arachnid, a spider, to be crawling on me. There are some bugs out there that do give a bit of a shock at first when you see them. You're like, oh, okay, you're fine. But by and large, I'm not that scared of insects, no.
Yeah. I think it depends a lot on size. Like a tiny little spider, I won't even jump, but I did see a giant spider, a huntsman, once in Australia, and it was the size of my hand, and I was really like, oh!
Yeah, well, also they're very poisonous.
Not huntsman. Huntsmen are fine. You're probably thinking of
another one.
The funnel web. They're really small, really tiny, and they build this little...
kill you.
And they hide, and you can die of that poison.
I heard huntsmen actually chase you sometimes.
Oh, really? Oh, that's their... They'll kill you by heart attack because you're so scared. And it's chasing you. Ah!
Yeah.
So size is a big thing.
In Vietnam, I got done with the shower, and I opened up my towel to dry myself off, and I started drying myself off, but I was like, what is that? So I turned the towel around, and it was a bug this big. Of course, most of it was wing, but still, it was a bug this big, like a beetle type thing. And I was like, all right. Kind of wrap it up and then throw it off outside. Okay, bye-bye.
Did you find out what it was?
No, actually, that day I was like, what is this? What is this? And then we got a little busy that day, and I just forgot. And I'm like, it didn't, It's a big bug.
Yeah, they're a bit shocking, but so the bugs in this article are bed bugs. But have you ever seen a bed bug? What do they look like?
I have never seen them, but I have seen videos because of that, where people will put their finger near a crack, and these little things start coming up to bite them.
How big? How big are we talking?
They're quite small.
Really microscopic, so you could just easily miss it.
Not only microscopic, but I think we don't want to spoil the article. Anyways, but I don't think they're microscopic, but they are small.
Really tiny, okay.
Yeah, it'd be easy to miss.
I see. All right, well, let's dive deeper into the web. Do they? No, they're not spiders, so they don't build web. Okay, failed metaphor.
Deep in the crevices.
Let's dive into the crevice of the bed bug and find out more information. See you in part 2.
Bedbugs are back. For several decades, people in developed countries had almost no familiarity with bedbugs. These insects, which drink the blood of sleeping humans, were almost completely killed off by a poison called DDT. But DDT also kills people, so its use has been banned for 50 years. In that time, bedbug populations have recovered, and they are now spreading all over the world. The bad news is that there's no easy way to get rid of them. The good news is that they are not harmful, just gross.